What's up guys, BurnBijou108 here, bringing you another top 10 video, and today we'll be counting down the top 10 jaw-dropping moments in the Naruto series. So without any more delays, let's get into the video. Alright guys, coming in at number 10, we have Rock Lee losing to Gaara. After a hard-fought battle with the dreaded Gaara of the desert, the lovable Rock Lee got his left leg and left arm crushed by Gaara's desert coffin technique. We thought the fight was over, but as us and everyone else watched the fight, we were surprised to see Lee stood up ready to fight some more. We learned shortly after that Lee was unconscious, and not only that this scene was very sad, but also very jaw-dropping. At number 9, we have Sasuke using Chidori, Spear, to pierce through Danzo and Karen. The Fight Kaji Summit arc had a lot of memorable moments. One of the most is the betrayal of Sasuke to one of his teammates, Karen. This moment made Sledge just for its sheer shock factor. Throughout the Pursuit for Itachi arc and the Pain Invasion arc, we see Sasuke's bond with all three of his teammates, and they seem to all be friends, which is why when Sasuke decides to pierce through Karen to make sure he killed Danzo, this seems very dark and unsettling, and is the reason this moment made the list. At number 8, we have the final panel of chapter 635. The Fourth Great Ninja War had a lot of battles. One of the most awaited ones was Kakashi vs Obito. So after what seemed like ages, we get a quick panel at the end of chapter 635 that shows Kakashi and Obito stabbing through each other, which we thought was the end of the battle. Thankfully it was Genjutsu and the fight became legendary in the series itself, but that doesn't change the fact that this one panel made every fan's jaw drop and fooled everyone into thinking Kishi skipped the fight. At number 7, we have Jiraiya having his throat get crushed. Jiraiya had infiltrated the Rain Village and was in the life and death battle with the Akatsuki leader Pain. Even though the battle seemed pretty hard, we all thought Jiraiya was going to find a way to make an escape. When we saw Jiraiya take a brutal hit to the throat, crushing it, every fan knew the lovable master was not going to make it out. In one panel, we are shown all 6 Pains attack Jiraiya at once, striking what seems to be the killing blow. To this day, this is still one of the most iconic and most shocking moments in all of Naruto, and I'm glad it made it on my list. At number 6, we have Kakashi Raikyurin Haku. This is a moment that defines Naruto becoming its own series in my opinion. Not only was this moment shocking, but set the bar for the entire series for how brutal and straight beautiful some scenes can be drawn. The amount of detail in this scene was amazing, and the shock factor of expecting Zabuza's defeat, instead getting this innocent boy, who we had just learned about getting killed in the most brutal way possible, definitely deserves the number 6 spot. At number 5, we have Tobi tell Sasuke the truth. Sasuke, after his fight with Itachi, is taken to Tobi's hideout, where the masked man proceeds to tell Sasuke the truth about Itachi. What we get then is a very detailed story on the history of the Uchiha and Shinji relationship, and learning Itachi was really one of the best ninjas in the series, and has done things on the level of the Hokage. This scene truly made our jaws drop as we learned that the man we all hated turned out to be the one we should have loved the most all along. At number 4, we have San becomes allies of the League. The Sasuke retrieval arc is in short words perfect. Everyone got a fight, and the Naruto vs Sasuke finale was absolutely amazing. But there's one scene that is always memorable to me and never manages to make my jaw drop. It's after Rock Lee uses his drunken fist technique against Kimimaro and is about to be defeated. Gaara comes in to the rescue with Temari and Kandoro helping Shikamaru and Kiba respectively. At this point in the series, the only good guys we had were the Leaf Ninjas, so this moment was shocking because this is the moment that would show that the Leaf weren't the only good guys in the series, and we'd be seeing a lot more in the future. At number 3, we have Deidara drops a bomb on the sand. Gaara in the first arc of Shippuden was introduced being the Kazekage of the sand, and was shown willing to do anything to protect his people. After a stalemate battle with Gaara, Deidara releases his most powerful explosive power and aims it at the village. Gaara was able to stop the blast, but it should be noted that the final panel we see in the manga chapter is shown to destroy the village, so that's where all the shock factor comes from. In the anime, this is still true, I believe, and of course after that we see that the village is fine, but it doesn't take away the fact that there was a lot of shock factor to this moment because we thought Data had definitely destroyed the sand. That's the reason why it's number 3. At number 2, we have Madara getting stabbed by Black Zetsu. Madara throughout almost the entirety of the war seemed to be unstoppable, having Rinnegan, taking out the Bijou, and killing Naruto and Sasuke pretty much. So when Black Zetsu appeared out of nowhere and stabbed through Madara and began sacrificing to bring back Kaguya, it left the fan base stunned and shocked, and caused the most denial I might have ever seen in the series, so good to you, Zetsu, you made it to 2nd place on my list. Finally guys, at number 1 we have Naruto and Sasuke's final battle result. After a battle which lasted 4 chapters, Naruto and Sasuke are shown lying on the ground throughout the chapter. We are shown their faces and upper bodies, never being shown a full body shot. Finally, at the end of the chapter, we are shown a beaten and bloody Naruto and Sasuke, both without their dominant arms, which have been blown off. This has got to be one of the most unsettling and dark images in the entire series. Not only did this scene surprise me the most, but also had the biggest impact I think in the series, having Sasuke use this moment to atone for his sins and use it as a reminder that he's a different person now. So I thought that was pretty cool, how we're seeing it being used in the Boruto series now. And that's why it's my number 1 spot. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out my other top 10 videos. I have a playlist of it on my channel. Highly recommend my top 10 Akatsuki's and top 10 for Shinobi Great War arc episodes. Those are 2 great videos. Also, I'll be having my Boruto episode 3 review pretty early this week, so be sure to check that out when it hits. And yeah, see you guys later. God bless you, and remember guys, enjoy the experience. Until next time people, be sure to subscribe for more Naruto content. If you have any ideas for a video you might like me to make, be sure to comment below and let me know. Until next time people, God bless you, have an awesome day.